In this Eazydocs review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this software. If you have any questions, please be sure to comment them down below, and I'll also be sure to leave a discounted link down there so you can always get your money's worth for Eazydocs. Now, Eazydocs is the most powerful software that helps you create and generate documents, FAQs and much more. So this software add-on is actually on WordPress. So once you've actually registered to WordPress and then also registered to the Eazydocs software as well, you should be able to go ahead and set this up as easy, and once you've done all of that you should land on this page. So it's a little kind of add-on where you can go ahead and build documentations, and it's probably one of the most powerful type of ones out there. So I'm excited to go ahead and jump into this, and I'm going to go ahead and show each feature, and throughout the review dive deeper into the features, showing what this software has to really offer. So again, overall it pretty much simplifies and just helps you build documents. So on this left hand side here, this is pretty much just the main panel. So we've got the Elementor, Rogan documentation, private doc example, sample user guide, another Eazydocs example, password doc, and banker WordPress theme. So this is pretty much like the navigation area for you to go ahead and kind of just start creating your docs and your documentations. So on the Elementor section, which is what we're going to start off on, you can go ahead and actually just start creating normal documents or normal document sections right here. So you can go ahead and edit this, preview this, delete this, etc. And if you actually click on it, it opens up this area on this right hand side, where if you click add section, it should open this where you can start naming your new doc, which we'll do in just a moment. All the way up in the top right hand corner though, the notification section is where all of the notifications for your docs would appear through once you've published it, whether someone's giving you feedback, etc. That's where all of the data and notifications and feedback would appear. So pretty simple and pretty easy and simple to go ahead and follow along. So if we went ahead and clicked add section and then entered a doc title, which is what we're going to do, let's just name this reviews, and then click OK. It then opens up this doc where we can go ahead and actually start editing it and creating our first doc. So now we've got the reviews doc, we can go ahead and add a doc underneath this. We can go ahead and preview it. We can go ahead and actually duplicate it and delete it. You can choose whether these are public, private, protected, or even just a draft if you want to go ahead and do that. But right here, this is how simple it is. Straight off the bat, you can go ahead and create a doc or a document just as easy as this. So you can create as many documents or docs as you need to go ahead and run through this software. It's just very good and very powerful, like I said at the beginning, for anyone looking to go ahead and create documents, which is a feature I really love. I think overall it's very simple, and I'm going to go ahead and just show more. So if we went ahead and also made another one, let's just call this software, and then click OK. It also appears in another documentation. So now we've got the reviews and software, and another feature about this, which I personally really love, is just how easy it is to go ahead, drag these around and kind of just organize them and control them in any way you like. A feature that I really think is really great, and it's just good and simple to go ahead and use for beginners and professionals. So if you went ahead and actually clicked on one of these, which we're going to do now, let's click reviews. It should take you to this page where this is pretty much the main section of the Eazydocs software where you can start customizing your document. So as you can see here, we've got the title, which we named it reviews. Then we can also start adding our block or add a type of block. So if we click this plus sign and add a block, you can start adding your paragraphs, images, headings, galleries, lists, and quote. And if we click browse all, there's a lot more to go ahead and choose from. It's a very overwhelming workspace for beginners. It could be very overwhelming for professionals as well. There's a lot to go ahead and use, which is a feature, an incredible feature that I really love. And we're going to go ahead and kind of run through it now. So on the left hand side is kind of the navigation part, and where you go ahead and add things to your actual doc. In the middle is where your doc is pretty much held, as you can see. And then on the right hand side is where you pretty much have your summary and just kind of what's going on with the document. You have your email here, and you just have your tags and badges, etc. Just kind of all of your settings. So for the sake of this review, I'm going to go ahead and put a few of these into the doc, kind of see how it works, and then we're going to go ahead and see what happens. So if we were to go ahead and add a paragraph, all you have to do is simply drag and drop, and then you should be able to start adding your paragraph. So once you've added your paragraph, if you went ahead and just clicked on it here, it should then go to pretty much a normal document where you can start typing anything you want in any way you want. So I just went ahead and typed something random, first thing off the top of my head, and then if you went ahead and actually clicked off this and clicked the plus sign again, we can go ahead and open up this panel back on the left hand side. So very simple and easy to run through. It's not very confusing, and I also went ahead and added a list in there. So if you wanted to, you can start adding a list as well. and then kind of just start typing all that out as I've just done. So if we also went ahead and let's just go ahead and add something else, like we'll scroll on through, even just an image, and we added an image and you just select it. You then have your images that you can start uploading or even add from the media library or even insert from a URL. So very simple, again, straightforward, which is a feature I think is incredible. So let's say we want to go ahead and I accidentally added 2. If you wanted to delete one, you just have to click on it, click these 3 dots and then click remove image right there. And then now we've deleted one of our images. So we've got our list, paragraph, title, image. Obviously you then go ahead and add your image and then you go ahead and pretty much be done with it. So overall, once you're happy with your settings and this simplistic way of actually creating your documents, you can go ahead and click preview or publish and pretty much be done with your document. So all the way back at this page, once you've saved it, you can also go ahead and just go back onto it by clicking obviously the one you went ahead and made straight off the bat. Same with the software one we made, you can go ahead and follow that whole process again, click on it, start editing it, and then publish it. So a very simplistic kind of way to go ahead and do this. Again, overall, I think this software is absolutely amazing and it has all of those simplistic, minimalistic features that I really love. Very straightforward and I think it's great. So if we were to go back to this navigation bar, we can actually go ahead and just see that the software or the software plugin has actually helped us understand this software overall. So if you click on the Rogan documentation, you can see that the software has created some of these already. Same with the private doc example, it gives you examples on the private doc, sample user guide, another Eazydocs example, password doc, and then banker WordPress theme. So it gives you loads of kind of themes and example for you to go ahead and work through, and you can click on any of these and see what actually happens or see how these are made. If we clicked on this getting started one, it then takes us back to this section which we were on before, but obviously this is the one the software has made, and it gives you all of the insights to how it was made, and you can go ahead and kind of get your head around this. If you needed to, you can actually switch it to a draft and kind of use this yourself if you want to go ahead and have some guidelines to the software, which is a feature I think is incredible. Pretty much kind of helps you along. All the way back at this page, if we were to also click this little arrow, it also uploads different kind of docs within the docs as well. So we've got theme installation, and then we've also got demo import, and you can kind of just create documents upon documents upon documents. Very simple, simplistic and straightforward. I think it's again incredible how this software works. So once you kind of get your head around it, you can go back to your section once you start creating these, and if we wanted to add our own sub document in our reviews one that we were just editing, we can click add new doc under this doc, enter it again. We're going to go call this reviews 2, click OK, and we now have our reviews 2 document within our reviews document. And as you can see, it has opened up our documents on the left hand side as if they were actual straight up documentations like the other ones the software has provided. So now we've got the reviews 2, and again, once you click on it and go back to that workspace, you'd follow the whole process again and again, and then publish it once you're happy with it all, and then you should be done with your documentation and be happy with it. And overall, very insane and very straightforward software. And there you go, that is it for the Eazydocs software review. Overall, I think this is an insane, incredible, most powerful software to go ahead and create your documentations. The whole basis of the software is right there, and it's very straightforward to go ahead and use. Some of the features that I really love is again pretty much how straightforward it is. You can go ahead and jump straight into it, into that workspace, and create them straight off the bat, which I personally really love those features. Would I recommend this to anyone? Yes, I absolutely would. Anyone who's looking to go ahead and create documents with very deep insights and just very well integrated documents, this is definitely one of the softwares I would recommend. And finally, would I use it myself? Yes, I absolutely would. Definitely use a software like this myself. If I ever need to go ahead and create documents, I would definitely come back to this software. Overall, 10 out of 10 software, and I would use it again. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.